So we meet again, spy. Today we have a weird story. Title: My fiancé wants everyone to know I'm not pure. I've been with my fiancé, Ryan, for 6 years, and we've been engaged for the past 8 months. I've been handling most of the wedding planning, with Ryan giving his input occasionally. About a month ago, Ryan mentioned he had been talking to some of his co-workers and suggested I shouldn't wear a white dress. This seemed odd to me. Ryan is very artistic, so I initially thought it was about how the photos would turn out. However, I was set on wearing white. When I told him this, he seemed annoyed but dropped the subject. 2 weeks ago, I finally picked and paid for my dress, which sparked a huge argument. Ryan was very upset and demanded to see the dress. I refused, wanting it to be a surprise for our wedding day. He then asked what color it was, and when I said white, he threw a fit. I couldn't understand why this was such a big deal, as almost everyone wears white on their wedding day. When I asked him what color he thought I should wear, he suggested red. This was very strange to me. I asked why, and he told me that brides only wear white when they are pure. For context, Ryan and I started dating when I was 21, and he had just turned 20. He was a virgin when we met, while I had only been with one other person, my ex-boyfriend of 4 years from high school. This caused a lot of problems in the first year of our relationship due to his insecurity, but it hadn't been an issue since, until now. He even went to his mom, hoping she would convince me, but she sided with me. 2 nights ago, Ryan, his mom, and I were arguing in our living room about my dress color. His mom pointed out that since Ryan is no longer a virgin either, maybe he should wear red too. Ryan burst into tears. He continues to insist that me wearing white would deceive our guests, claiming it's different for guys. This whole situation has made me question whether I should marry him. I'm feeling really disgusted by his attitude. He's not even religious, so I know this is about his lingering issues with me losing my virginity at 18, long before we met. I just needed to vent about how crazy this all is. Update. I'll start by saying that I did not get married. Ryan made that decision quite easy for me. I remember reading a comment that suggested I must have already been done with the relationship to move on so quickly. That statement was very true. As much as I want to be the bigger person and not slander Ryan, he deserves it. I won't get into all our issues, but there are some big ones that I would like to address. The absolute deal-breaker for me had nothing to do with the red dress but rather all the little lies that built up throughout our entire relationship. Ryan is very smart, I can't take that away from him. We actually met because, even though I am a year older than him, he graduated a year before me. We had mutual classes. For someone so smart, he always got caught in dumb lies. As far as I know, he never cheated on me. That was something I know a lot of people assumed, but even now I don't believe it. There was never any big lie that caused massive drama, but rather a mountain of little white lies that always made me question why. He would lie to people about having allergies, lie about stopping for food before coming home, lie about losing weight, he is a healthy weight with a very normal build. He would lie about so many things that didn't matter. My issue with this is that I had absolutely no trust in the man over literally nothing. I never held him back from doing things, and he never asked permission to do things. So him going out of his way to lie about meaningless things really made me start to resent him. I do not think he ever talked to his co-workers about the dress, I think that was another lie. After telling him I did not want to be together anymore, I asked him about everything that happened surrounding the wedding. I got no real answers out of him, and to this day I have no real closure. My best assumption is that he got sucked into misogynistic forums surrounding purity and made up a story to bring it up to me. Our breakup was pretty nasty since he talked about me a lot online. For the most part, I had support. No one ever reached out to me or threatened me, but it's still annoying having my feed filled with rumors that I cheated and broke off our engagement over nothing. There was a lot of name-calling as well. Apparently, I'm ran through, I'm fat, I let myself go, I look miserable without him. Eventually, he stopped on his own as I never acknowledged any of it. Even with the online harassment, he never really fought to save our engagement. I was actually hurt by how he seemed equally as ready to part ways. We have no contact with each other at all, but I do know that last month he got engaged again. All I know about the girl is that she is 23, a hardcore Catholic, and actually looks very sweet. For her sake, I hope they work out. I do not still talk to Ryan's mom. Sorry to disappoint. She was very kind to me through everything, but for me to continue talking to her would be a bit weird. I still got a happy birthday text and a Merry Christmas from her. I did go on a date 2 weeks after I called off my engagement. That didn't go anywhere and it was never meant to. For me, the date was just to see if I felt any guilt for moving on, which I had none. I had a huge career shift 2 months ago and am now living in Philadelphia, far away from all the drama. I'm happy with where I'm at, and he seems happy with his life. I don't think I'll ever have to interact with him again.